Hey y'all. Today I'm talking about follow up. What is a follow up? Um, let's see. For me, a follow up is when you have made a connection and then you want to check back in with that person and to see how y'all can benefit each other. Okay? Now let's see what the way up has to say about what a follow up is. I'm going to say definition. Okay. A follow up, and this is according to, I don't know, I guess Google. Oh, no, this is from the Oxford language. Okay. And it says a follow up is a continuation or reputation of something that has already been started or done. So, with that in mind, if I say that I wanted to if I say that me and this other business had a connection, a networking connection, and we decided that we wanted to keep in touch and to see how we can further grow each other's business. I feel like since I'm following up and I'm continuing on the conversation, I guess I should follow up with that person. I'm gonna tell y'all why I felt like I didn't have to do follow-ups. All right. So when it comes to careers or jobs, just over brokes, I've just felt like a I just felt like a company said they hiring, right? And if the company is hiring, that means that they need people on their team or their profile or whatever you call it. And so if they're interested, like back in the day, you had people reaching out, like you had companies calling you and emailing you, like, I'm interested in you, dot, dot, dot. Like 10 years later, it's totally different and they're not reaching out no more. So it's like, if y'all need people as much as the news is saying that y'all need people, then y'all would take the initiative to follow up, right? Like, why do it? Like, as job seekers, we always spend hours and hours and hours applying for these jobs just to not hear nothing back, or like just to get a rejection email. So it's like, and sometimes it's like, what's the point of following up? Okay. And then for business connections or networking connections, y'all know I made a video on this called Dead Ends, and I wanted to know why people build connections just for it to end already from the beginning. And so when it comes to following up for business connections, I feel like I made the initial contact after we had the conversation. So why should I make a second one? Why should I? If this is a two-way conversation and I made the initial connection after we connected, why in the world am I making a second connection? I shouldn't, right? If you're as interested in me as you claim you was when we had the first conversation, why haven't you reached back out? Again, follow up. So if I followed up on my end and I'm waiting for the other person to follow up on their end and they don't, why should I have to beg you? Because I look at it as begging. Why should I have to beg you a second time to see if you're interested? Because if you was interested, and people keep saying, well, people so busy. People are busy. But at the end of the day, if that business that you're connecting with can be an asset to you, you're going to put them on your schedule like you do everything else. So I understand that people are busy. But if that meant anything to you at that moment when y'all connected or what have you, you would have made a note. You would have parked that conversation. You would have said, let me remind myself that I got to get in contact with this person. And you're going to put in your notes or your calendar or whatever. And then eventually you're going to look back at it and you're going to reach back out because you're going to be like, man, I forgot I was supposed to reach out to this person. So as far as me, I'm not doing the second follow-up. Like, I made the initial follow-up after the conversation that we had, and so now it's your turn to return the conversation. And if you don't, it's just a dead connection, and I don't want it. So that's my opinion on follow-ups. I don't like them, because it's a two-way street, and if one person keep doing the following up and the other person ain't responding, that says a lot. A lot of people used to say, like, no answer is your answer. So I take that initiative on my follow-ups. But y'all have a good day. All right, bye.